Welcome. Today we're going to give our first breeding group their vaccinations, and I thought you'd like to follow along. Well, it's Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, single mothers out there. We got a heck of a rain last night, early this morning, but looky here, we have squash blossoms. All excited about that. Oh, and baby squash. Look at them. My goodness. No baby beans yet. We're getting there. My tomatoes are growing. Doing pretty good. And look what I found when I was out here watering the other day. I don't know if you can see them really good, but Randy has little cherry tomatoes. Probably can't get up close enough, but they're little tiny things. Little itty bitty. That's kind of neat. Rained so much that it come into the barn. So today I am going to get some of our does together, the ones that are in our first breeding group, and give them their vaccinations. Give the second and third rounds of wormer to the ones that got wormed. So today I'm going to put together some does that are in my first breeding group to be bred to our new buck. The new buck won't be arriving until July, so I want to make sure that the girls have their vaccinations. If they were wormed already, they need to be wormed again because we worm 3 times over 3 weeks. And they'll get their vitamin E and Selenium Gel. Oh, and new t-shirts. And I've got stuff already over it already. But this is a picture I took last year, I believe. I take pictures all the time. So I just put them on t-shirts. You can find it on Bonfire. And there will be a link in the description. But let's get started. The most important part of our start is alfalfa pellets, because that's what gets them on the stand. So let's see who's first. Come on, Joe. There you go. Jewel is a 2-year-old. She is Hercules' sister, so that's why she's in this breeding group, because we're not going to breed her to her brother. She's a full blood. And I make up all of these before I ever come outside. I mark them so I know what has what. It's been in the refrigerator, so this is a CD&T. This goes right behind the shoulder, under the skin. Ouch. And she will get a pneumonia, which I have that marked with a P. You gotta shake them up because they've set overnight in the refrigerator. Get them ready to. I find it easier to lean over them to give these. Pneumonia goes over the ribs, in case you didn't know. They don't like you to grab them right to that part, so. And she's leaned up against me, so. Jade did not get wormed. She didn't need it. She did get her feet trimmed. weeks ago. She will get some vitamin E and selenium gel. And I will do the rest of them the same exact way. No, come here. Once they start on alfalfa pellets, they don't want to stop. Back. Come on. Come on, Jade. Move, boy. It's always a 3-ring circus to get them up where they go. Come on. Well, you have to get up here. Look here. There you go. This is Jade, sister to Jewel. Jade and Jewel were a set of triplets. They are half sisters to Hercules through the mother. And same thing with her. They don't mind the gel too much. I try not to give too many shots, but because I know they don't like them. First, whichever one I pull out. This one is Pneumonia. We've had really good luck giving the pneumonia vaccine. It's made for goats. So. And my goats probably get more vaccines than anybody else's because I always give it before we breed them, and they get it before their kids are born. So they pretty much get it twice a year, depending on the year. I don't know if that makes them any healthier than anybody else's, but they do get an extra vaccine, I guess. You'll notice that some goats do get a little knot or a bump where you've given these vaccinations. It is normal on some goats for them to get those. Nothing to completely freak out about. It's just something that happens. And what actually happens is when you're pulling the skin back and giving them that vaccination, you have actually just nicked the top underneath the layer of skin into the muscle. So then that's what makes that give it a lump. So not all of mine get them, but I do have a couple that they will get one if I've nicked them, or if they didn't. If they moved really quick when I gave them the shot and they got nicked is usually what happens. And that's the reason why they get them. So in case you're wondering how that happens, that's how that happens. We have 4 more to go, so I got to get Jade off of here and grab the next one. I have them marked down. This is Jenna. Jenna is a Hercules daughter, which would be the reason why we're not breeding her to Hercules. Well, hold on, let me get it in there. Same as everybody else. I trimmed feet a couple weeks ago, so I don't have to do that today. It's not as hot today as it's been being, messes up, well, that's the reason why sometimes they get lumps. I've already checked them for mastitis. I've checked them for hoof rot. You just do a whole examination of your goats before you go into your breeding season, so you know what you have to do. That's why I do stuff the way I do. And try not to poke yourself with the vaccine. I'm not sure what it'll do to you, but I'm pretty sure it's not really good for you. Okay, so that's 3. So I will tell you that the goats that were born and raised here or have been here for a long time kind of know the routine, but the ones that were not are sometimes difficult to get to do what you want them to do, like this one. It doesn't matter if you put feed in front of her or not. She's 175 pounds and she does not like to do what she's supposed to do. All right, Mirabelle. So if you think it's all easy, it's not. Oh my goodness. So first we start with the pneumonia. Mirabelle does not cooperate. She is just one of those goats that does what she wants to do, I guess. We haven't had her quite a year yet, so that's probably why. I have 2 more, I've got to find them. And I really don't do anything to hurt Mirabelle. She just doesn't cooperate. She had some gooey stuff between her toes, and I think we have finally got that fixed. This is KENNA, or not KENNA, Cleopatra. She'll be a first-time freshener. Come on. There you go. Come on. Up you go. Good girl. Cleopatra is a Hercules daughter. Everything is a little different for the first timers because even though they've had shots, they're still a little jumpy about everything. Alright, that's number one here. We'll eat that. It's a nice built little doe. She is 50%, but she's probably more than that. I gotta get her sister who is outside. We'll just take it right out of the tube, don't even care. Alright. There you go. Put your feet on it. There you go. Come on. The shyest one of them all. She's right at 100 pounds. Let's see, she is 15 months old. CD&T. She looks kind of small, but really she's really right at where she should be. Her full sister is Jenna, who was up here earlier. This is a Hercules daughter, just like Cleopatra. She comes from a really good line of mothers, first-time mothers that just seem like they know what they're doing right from the beginning. I like to pick my does from the best mothering ability that I could have. But that is all there is to those. Those are the 6 does that will be being bred to Johnny when he gets here. I trimmed her feet the other day, but I must feed them too good because sometimes I gotta trim them again. They're not bad, they just have a little growth on them. Not bad growth. No kicking. This particular little dough here has 2x2 teeth structure, like a little milk cow. If I can ever get her to stand still, I'll bring my camera over and show you what that looks like. Some of the Bordeaux's have some messed up udders, and some of them actually have some really good udders. They can have 2x2, but a lot of people don't want that because it sets you up for the bad udders, but this one does not have a bad udder. I don't know how well you can see that, but she does have 2 on each side, and these are functional. Her mother has them, her sister has them, her grandmother has them. They're just something that they have, and they're clean. So, thank you for joining me today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and drop me a comment.